Krishna grew up into a young boy, became the darling of the town. He dressed with so much care when he was just 7, 8 years of age, that he was very concerned how his clothing was. When he stepped out, he never stepped out of the house without a peacock feather. That is the best decoration you could find, and he made sure he has the best always, with the best smile, with the best attitude, with the best dress, because he believed this is one thing that every human being has to do, that to everybody around you, you have to do your best in your appearance, in your voice, in your word, in your thought, in your deed, in everything. With this he lived always. Nobody ever saw him in any other condition. When he woke up, the first thing he did was he smiled. Not cried, not smiled. Tomorrow morning you just wake up like this and see. For the sake of this one and the sake of that one, isn't this the best thing you can do? Isn't this the best thing you can do? It doesn't matter, you only see the ceiling, you don't want to see who is around you. It is all right, you can smile at the ceiling. No? A ceiling is wonderful, it's not even yet fallen upon you, it may one day. Don't make the house in which you live into your grave. Palaces have become graves because people are staring at the ceiling. That you do when you're dead, you know? There will be a ceiling close up and you stare. You can stare as much as you want. Now is the time to live. So he was an embodiment of life. It is not that he has constructed himself in some kind of morality or goodness or this or that. It's just that he's an explosion of life. Nobody could help loving him. And as he grew, he became the darling of the village and the villages around. The rumor spread, there is a boy like this. Just hearing stories about him, just everybody fell in love with him. Women, whether they were 6 or 60 and anything in between, they all fell in love with him, even if they had not seen him, because people spoke, there is a boy like this, a miraculous boy. Nobody has ever seen him off. He is always on, never off. Okay, Sadguru, tell me. This is off. Huh? Just on, super on, fully charged and on all the time. Krishna is not valued because he's right or wrong. In fact, he's a failure. Whatever he wanted to do, his mission did not succeed. But people love him and worship him 5,000 years later because he was just on, no matter what. It doesn't matter what was happening, he was just always super on, never off. Because the purpose of life is life, and he was a living embodiment and representation of that. He was simply life, all the time life. Generally the image is that he just played, he played his flute, he danced around with young girls, he romanced. No, that he did only till he was 16 years of age. After that, he lived a deadly serious life with a great mission on his shoulders. Making kingdoms, making kings, fighting wars. They say even in a war, he went with a smile. There are only two situations or three situations where he dropped his smile for a moment. We will come to those situations later. Otherwise, except for these three situations, even in the battlefield when he fought, even when he was defeated in battle, Even when he had to run away from a battle, still he went laughing and smiling. So this is Krishna, many things happening around him. Not always right or wrong, but life and life and life alone. He didn't let anything else happen. He did not allow depression to happen. He did not allow anything else to happen, just life in its full charge, never low battery.